I meet so many people who have spent years believing they were special to the narcissist, only to discover later that they were never meant to be at the center of that person's life. The truth is, narcissists are masters at running parallel stories. They can seduce, charm, and promise the world, all while keeping other sources of attention quietly on the side. They do not always treat the main person and the backup person differently. In fact, they often work hard to make everyone feel equally chosen, and that is exactly why you rarely sense that you are just an extra in their life. They do not give clear hints or confessions. What you get instead is a set of subtle, almost invisible behaviors. And because they are so good at presenting themselves as devoted and sincere, you doubt your instincts. You explain away the strange gaps in communication, the missing invitations, and the hollow promises. By the time you start questioning your place in their life, you have already invested time, love, and hope. That's why it's important to recognize what being a backup supply to a narcissist looks like. They rarely leave any part of their emotional life empty. They always want someone waiting in the wings, someone to return to when their main stage feels really shaky. If you have ever felt like you were promised closeness but received distance, or if you have sensed that you are always available but never truly chosen, this episode is for you. I'm Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to walk you through 7 undeniable signs you are a narcissist backup plan. Before I get started with number 1, a quick announcement. I'm doing a workshop on overcoming betrayal trauma after narcissistic abuse. The booking is available at an early bird price. If you want to book your spot right now, click the link in the description. Number 1, invitations only appear when their main supply is busy. One of the earliest hints that you're not their first choice shows up in how they make plans. A narcissist rarely schedules you into meaningful moments. They do not plan ahead to celebrate a holiday with you or make sure you are free for a big occasion. Instead, you get last minute calls or texts. They suddenly want to meet because another arrangement fell through or because their favorite source of attention is unavailable. At first, you may feel excited by the spontaneity. You think they could not wait to see me, but as it happens again and again, you notice that your presence is tied to their gaps. They contact you when there is a space in life for them, not because they carefully choose to include you. That's the difference. That realization stings because it makes you question whether they value you or simply value the fact that you are easy to reach when they need company. Number 2, sudden bursts of affection after going missing for a very long time. Another pattern is their uneven attention. They disappear for days or weeks, and just when you begin to accept the silence, what do? They return with fake warmth and charm. They send heartfelt messages, share private jokes, or invite you out. Their words make you believe the connection has depth, yet the timing always matches a slump in their other relationships. You start to see that their affection is not rooted in steady care. It's a way to soothe themselves when they feel bored, lonely, or bruised by someone else. The cycle of absence and sudden closeness keeps you off balance because it's different than the idealization and devaluation. You crave the version of them who lights up when you walk in, so you stay, hoping that version is permanent. But once their confidence is restored that you won't leave, that you're still there, that you don't see through them, they drift away again. And that leaves you to wonder what you did wrong, right? Sign number 3, you are the keeper of their just in case belongings. This is very important, something that you cannot miss. Narcissists leave small items with the people they keep as backups: a jacket, a book, a charger, a favorite mug. Each object seems harmless, even endearing. You may think, oh, they leave these things behind because they feel at home with you, they love you. Over time, though, you see a different purpose. Those belongings are hooks. They give them an excuse to show up whenever they choose, and they remind you that they still have a claim on space in your world. Having their possessions in your home or car makes you hesitate to cut ties or set firm limits or to ask for more. Part of you feels responsible for keeping those things safe, right? And that sense of duty holds the door open for them always. It's a quiet way to keep you tethered without saying a word. Sign number 4, they study your schedule but hide theirs. Pay attention to how they handle information about time. A narcissist who sees you as a backup learns your routine in detail and depth. They know when you finish work, when you usually stay in, and what nights you go out. They use that knowledge to decide when to reach out, so you are more likely to say yes. When you ask about their plans, though, the answers are blurred. They speak vaguely about being busy or needing to focus, but they never let you see the full picture because in that picture, another person is involved, obviously. This imbalance makes you the transparent one and them the mystery, and you get busy in solving. It slowly teaches you that your time must remain flexible for them while theirs is protected from your questions. That one way access is not intimacy, it is a quiet form of control. Number 5, they keep you just outside their public life. Extreme compartmentalization is what it is called. If you want to know whether someone is serious about you, watch how they position you in their world. Narcissists hide backup supply behind the curtain. You may spend long evenings together, yet you do not meet their closest friends or family. You rarely appear in photos or social posts. When you suggest attending an event, what do? They sidestep with explanations about privacy or timing. Meanwhile, you see them sharing other parts of their life openly. They celebrate colleagues, tag acquaintances, or show up at gatherings with people you have never met. You begin to sense that your role is meant to stay private so they can keep every door open without anyone noticing. Overlapping relationships. That quiet exclusion chips away at your confidence badly. The promises keep you invested while freeing them from accountability. What do? You end up waiting for a future that exists only in words, not in their intentions ever. Number 7, a subtle sense that makes you feel you're always on the call. Perhaps the clearest sign of all is a feeling that you're permanently available to them, but they're never there. There are no written rules, yet you instinctively keep space open for their calls, texts, or even sudden visits. Even when you are busy, you feel a pull to respond. You cut short dinners, skip classes, or change plans just in case they reach out because you're on edge. This quiet expectation reshapes your behavior totally. You start living on standby, ready to offer comfort, company, or support whenever they want it. That constant readiness proves that they have secured you as a reserve. It's not affection or devotion, it's a signal that they see you as a resource, not an equal partner ever. So let's bring it all together. Recognizing these patterns can be painful, I know. It means facing the possibility that the narcissist you trusted never intended to build a relationship with you, the one that you believed in. Yet seeing the truth is a first step toward freedom. When you stop excusing the gaps, the secrecy, and the hollow promises, what happens? You reclaim the right to be chosen fully or not at all. If you see yourself in these signs, know that it does not mean you're weak or foolish. It means you cared, you hoped, and you gave someone the benefit of the doubt. Those are strengths, not flaws. The work now is to protect that generosity by giving it only where it can be honored. Where is that? To yourself. And that's exactly I'll teach you how to do in my upcoming workshop called Overcoming Betrayal Trauma After Narcissistic Abuse. If you want to book your spot at an early bird price, link is in my description. I will talk to you in the next one. Until then, as always, let the healing begin and continue.